so we're playing Assemble with Care. It's Maria. We're playing as Maria. She is a person who fixes people's stuff. And she's new in this town, so she gets to know all the people through fixing the things that they bring to her. Very tactile, very, like, satisfying, puzzly game. I think they won some mobile awards as well. So I'm excited. It is very loud. So I will be definitely changing the settings.
After a year on the road...
That didn't just skip it, did it? Shit. This is what I want. There we go. So, too loud. Too loud. Okay. Alright, there we go. Alright, I think we'll start. Heck.
After a year on the road, I thought I'd get tired of traveling. The endless clatter of railways, highways, and everything in between. But as my train pulled into the station at Bellariva, I felt every bit as excited as the first day of my journey.
So I'm wearing a greenish flannel that might be why it's freaking out. Sometimes it doesn't care, sometimes it does. I'm also so white with this screen.
A whole year. It felt like a lifetime. The places I'd seen, the people I'd met, of course. The forgotten treasures I'd given a new lease of life along the way. I'm a restorer by trade. Bringing our most beloved possessions back to life is what I love to do. I'd been traveling for months, working my way from one town to the next, fixing everything from family heirlooms to VCRs.
Didn't expect voice acting, but it's very good.
Bellariva was my chance to take a break. Unfortunately, that would have to wait until after I'd unpacked.
I like this mode of tutorial.
The tools of my trade. No hope of restoring things without these. My favorite overalls. These will never go out of style. Looking forward to taking more close-ups of my fingers with this. Who doesn't love a scrunchie? Practical and stylish. I picked up these sunglasses on my last stop. Hopefully I'm cool enough to pull them off.
She's adorable.
I saw a guitarist wearing these at a show once. Rock and roll repair woman, at your service. Finally, I'd made it to Bellariva. I'd come for the food festival, taking place in a few days' time. After living off TV dinners and instant ramen for the last few months, I was craving a decent meal. Of course, I'd need to earn enough money to pay for it, so I figured I'd head out the next day and find some work. My parents never wanted me to go. They wanted me to stay in their shop and have a simple, stationary life. I knew there was a world out there, beyond the four walls of our antique store, that I had to be a part of. I daydreamed constantly about the weird and wonderful places each of our antiques came from. I loved figuring out their stories, revealing the memories hidden beneath the screws and wires.
That's a very good point. I don't know if this one is even on. It is! Thank you. Thanks, drones. Drones keeping me in check. Yeah, no worries. Enjoy your semi-lurk. Yeah, I don't think this chat in my laptop thing is gonna work. If I had a placement that I could put it like here-ish, that'd be fine, but I have my stream deck here, and yeah, I don't think it's gonna work. It's just too far away. You do. Of course, drones, of course. Let me actually just... The hard part is, let me... I just type drones instead of stream manager. Because it's reading your name. Let me also... Can I escape here? No, I can't. Alright, we'll change the... I'll go to options too, and I'll change the settings so it's windowed mode, so it stops, so it doesn't go away when I'm... move screens.
My story in Bellariva began with a little girl, and a voice she was longing to hear.
Welcome to Bellariva. Just got an achievo. Alright. Cool. Love the noises. Alright, let me just change the graphics real quick. Now! Shit. It doesn't have windowed mode. Dang it! Okay, that sucks. That's okay though. Real quick, just want to check something. Da 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 da. Scooby doo wop bop bop. My nieces and nephew thought it was really funny that I scat all the time. They're like, "Why do you do that like boobity bop stuff all the time?" I'm like, I don't know. I am the way I am. Okay. Right, so we got pre-roll ads, ad break during the screen, heads up time. Okay, so it'll let me know. It just sucks. They run pre-roll ads and then they like disable pre-roll when I run ads. Yeah. Yeah, so if I run my own ads, okay, I just wanted to make sure that it was gonna like let me know that it wasn't just gonna start running an ad randomly. Alright. You had 10 chapters? Is that what I saw?
It was my first morning in Bellariva, and I couldn't wait to leave my hotel and explore. It was a quiet town, its streets and alleyways basking peacefully in the hot morning sun.
Also, I'm super cold right now. 1 second. I took my flannel off, now I'm dying. Alright, now we're doing a cozy stream. Cozy stream time! Alright, goodbye laptop. It's a good effort. It also is running super slow for some reason. I played a lot of Inscription on it. I'm in a partition mode in boot camp. And I think I like killed it a little bit. It was not ready for life. Was having a really good time with Inscription. It's definitely one of those games I think every roguelike for me, I have to like play intermittently. Like I definitely can't play them all like all the time. Alright, anyways, continuing.
In the main square, meanwhile, preparations were underway for the festival in a few days' time. As I handed out my flyers, I wondered what the people of Bellariva would need me to fix. So far, everything here seemed perfect. I was starting to worry I'd made a mistake when I felt someone tapping me on the back.
Hi, I'm Izzy. Do you know how to fix things?
It was a little girl, maybe 7 years
What?
old,
That
who
girl's
must have gotten
7?
hold of one of my flyers. She rummaged around in her backpack until she hauled out a battered red cassette deck.
My tape is broken and I can't make it work anymore.
She looks like 10.
I tried to fix it myself, but there's this metal thing in the way. Can you try?
Yeah, I can try. Bro. Can't you, like, twist this?
Why did you do that?
How do you do this? Okay, you hold on to it.
How did you do that? I didn't see.
Aha! Those batteries look like they need replacing. Luckily, I have some spares.
So you can see why this is a mobile game. Where'd the screw go? Oh, there's the screw. Ah! It's actually kind of hard on desktop. Hi! It's Drones Mobile. Oh, so you take... Okay, cool. Good to know. Then... So it's not screwed in all the way. Okay, so it's... Are the batteries not in the right way? Is that the problem? Shouldn't it be the other way? No? Oh my god. I need like a bigger mouse pad. Okay. I'm really confused. What? How? That shouldn't... That seems like a bug. There's no way. There's no way that's how that's supposed to work. It's hard because it's like you have to like click and then not release. And the default... I feel like these are in the wrong way. But it's flipping them. It flips them for you, so it must be correct. Why is it like... It's a ghost battery? Yeah, it's spooky. It went through the walls. See, yeah, so you have to like... Ugh, that's like a weird... Okay. So every time I pick it... So what I'm trying to do... is I'm trying to get... it won't let you click, and then it just keeps flipping it. But I put new batteries in. Why are you, like, not letting me... Okay, that was weird. I don't know why that was.
Will you dream a dream for me? If I sit by your side and hold you so tight.
When it finished, Izzy picked up
Not
the
a very
tape
good singer.
deck and tucked it carefully into her backpack.
Unless it's her mom, that'd be really sad.
Thanks, Maria. You're the best person at fixing things ever.
No problem. Who was that singing? They're very good.
It's my mum.
Oh, I'm such a
She's
dick.
not here anymore.
Izzy trailed off. It was the kind of silence a cassette
I
tape
knew
would
it. I was
never
like,
be
God,
enough
it's her
to
dead
fill.
mom, isn't it? And I'm being like, she's not a very good singer. Like a piece of shit.
When Izzy's friends called for her, she dug deep into her pockets, looking for something to pay me with. Eventually, she produced a grand total of a stick of gum, 3 mismatched buttons, and a yo-yo. I usually preferred a check, but Izzy looked so serious, I wrote out a full receipt. She seemed like a happy kid, but beneath it all, part of her life had been shattered. A part I wouldn't be able to fix.
Achievement. Good night, my darling. Alright. I think now it'll be a little bit
My
easier.
first repair complete, I spent the rest of the day doing small jobs in and around the square. I was exhausted when I got back to my hotel and found a message asking me to make one more visit. The address led me to a quaint little house, a stone's throw from the beach. Bathed in the evening light, it looked beautiful, in spite of its flaking paintwork and chipped tiles. The front door was opened by a harried-looking man, still dressed from a long day at the office.
Are you Maria? My name's Joseph. I'm Isabel's father. I'm so sorry she bothered you this morning. Please, come in. I'd like to settle up properly.
On the mantelpiece, I saw the remains of a broken statue. Without thinking, I picked up a fragment.
Ah, my father's statue. What's left of it, at least. Yet another way I'd have disappointed
I
him.
love the sound design. It's really good.
It survived 100 years in this family. But 5 minutes with Isabel and... Do you think you can salvage it? Will you be able to see the glue afterwards? I don't want people seeing the cracks.
Oh, this is the foot. I see. Let's start with the foot. That's easier. Must be this one. Yeah, it definitely feels like it would be a better... Isn't that gonna be a lot of glue? I have, like, no control when I...
Sometimes I
doesn't
think
matter,
my
okay.
daughter should come with a warning label.
Oh, but she's cute, though. Oh, there's glue on it. Can I not wipe that off? Okay. Is that a glitch? Like, is that not gonna go away ever? Look at that leg, though. Alright. The only thing... it's a really tactile game, but it drops... Sometimes it drops stuff in a really dumb direction. Like, when I put this here, why is this going like this? That makes no sense. And also, shouldn't I have to glue, like, all of these pieces? Or does it not matter? Like, I don't find looking top down to be helpful for... Why is this like this? Okay. Okay, so you can drag it. Okay, for some reason I can't place that. Yeah. I wasn't sure. When I got this game, I was like, it might be one of those games that just kind of sucks on desktop. And it kind of does. It's fun, still, it's just hard. The tactile stuff is just not good on desktop.
Is this glue really strong enough to hold everything together? Thank you, Maria. It looks as perfect as it ever did. My father wanted me to make something of myself. He didn't have time for anything less.
Thank you, Leg.
As Joseph put the statue back on the shelf, it nudged against the family portrait stood proudly next to it. So he was Bellariva's mayor. And that was Izzy's mom. They must both miss her so much.
Sorry. I'm a little tired. I've been working late getting things sorted for the festival. There's only a few days to go. Looks like I'll be working late. Again?
When I told my parents I wanted to leave, they always found an excuse to be busy, to avoid talking about it. I guess keeping themselves occupied was their way of pretending it wasn't happening. Joseph's work must have been taking up so much of his time. But maybe that was what he wanted. I just hoped he was finding enough time for Izzy, too.
Statute of Limitations. How many chapters are there? Are there 12? But yeah, it's a little bit difficult with
The second day in
mouse.
Bellariva dawned bright and clear. Another beautiful sunny morning. Walking into town, I passed cafes overflowing with customers cradling their morning coffees. I stopped, breathing in the smell of roasted coffee beans and freshly baked pastries. I was about to go inside when the owner of Carmen's, the cafe next door, stopped me.
Hello, Maria? Were you here yesterday handing out flyers? I have a job for you.
Her place was petite, tucked between its competitors as if hoping they wouldn't notice. Judging by the empty tables inside, though, her potential customers hadn't noticed it either.
It's a bit slow today, but we're just getting started. I'm sure it'll pick up soon.
As Carmen chatted, she walked over to the counter and returned with an old rotary phone.
At least I've got plenty of time to practice my recipe for the festival. It's a new special I've been working on. I was hoping to call my sister for some, seasoning tips, but it won't connect. Can you see if you can figure out what's wrong? You can fix it, can't you? I can't afford to replace it. Obviously, we'd normally be much busier than this.
These connections aren't quite right. I should check the wiring.
Oh, I see.
Looks like this new circuit board is all hooked up.
It's getting easier. It's definitely, not great on the hands, but... Oh, see. It's putting them back in that sucks. Okay.
Those screws still need to be put back.
Yeah, I know. You made your game more compatible for desktop. It'd be fine. Because it's like you have to like... So, it's weird. When you... Hello! This is Assemble with Care. It's a mobile first game, I think. I think it came out mobile. And... So I'm struggling a bit with it because it's like not really built that well for a desktop. But you're Maria, who is a like what's it called? Not a renovator.
Looks like there's still a screw missing.
Yes, I know, Maria. Shh. You're a restorer, so you work on restoring people's stuff. And you're in a new town, and so you're just restoring different things. So each chapter is a puzzle. You learn a bit of a story about the person who asked you to fix something. So it's like telling a story through the things that you restore. So really cool. There's really good voice acting. The art style is really cool. It's super tactile and fun. I definitely would recommend if you do play this game, play it on mobile. Desktop is like hard. But yeah. All the emotes. I'm so excited.
When I handed the phone back to Carmen, she seemed almost reluctant to take it from me.
Soon we'll be doing rocket science. Yeah, use the emotes. There's so many of them now. There's 5.
So it's all working now, is it? I don't have to leave it to dry or let it cool down?
Nope, it's ready to go. It'll be ringing off the hook in no time.
Also, I'll add all the other ones to all the emotes to Discord. I didn't want to spoil them before the first stream.
That's if I can pay my phone bill anyway. And the rent and the suppliers. Anyway, take a seat and I'll be right with you. Your coffee's on the house.
I sat at one of the empty tables, while at the counter, Carmen had started dialing the phone.
Hello? How's my favourite sister doing today?
As she talked, Carmen became more and more tense. This didn't seem like a call for some cooking advice.
I know I still owe you from last time, but I can't afford to take part in the festival if I don't pay.
I could almost feel the eye roll at the other end of the line.
Oh, yeah.
You don't need
also.
to be here, though.
I forgot. I think there's a cooldown, so I might have to wait. Oh, maybe I turned it off the cooldown. But yeah,
Can't you just put the check in the post?
give you some shout outs.
When the call ended,
Oh, yeah, how
Carmen
was,
brought me my coffee,
Ragnarok. I
her
missed
hands
yesterday.
trembling.
Sorry about that. My sister's decided to fly in for a visit. Oh, God, I have to get ready.
I'm still, like, tired from yesterday.
Actually, I might have another job for you. Can you come by tomorrow?
Yeah, no problem. You got to play as boy. She feels so powerful. Boy power. I don't know how many chapters there are. I know it's a
The
pretty short
next
game.
day, I'd promised Carmen I'd return to help her get the cafe ready for her sister's arrival. I was about to set out when I received an unexpected call from my hotel's reception desk. Apparently, another guest had asked for me by name.
I'm better today. I had real dinner last night, and then I had I got it's so good. It's this restaurant called Bar Basico, and it's which is like such a funny name, but it's like an American restaurant that I order from on Seamless sometimes. They have a very random menu, but I ordered a chicken sandwich from them and fries. Cause I think part of it, like, I definitely had food poisoning. It definitely wasn't just like a hangover, cause I didn't drink much on New Year's Eve. Like I definitely got tipsy because I don't drink that much anymore, so it didn't take much. But I wasn't like sloshed when I went to bed or something. So like the amount of like horrible I felt the next morning had to have not been. I had bacon the other day that I like wasn't sure about. I just bought it, but I cooked it and it turned yellow when I cooked it, and then it just like kind of had a weird smell. So I ate it and I was like, that's probably fine. And then like the next morning I felt so awful. So I think it was a mixture of both. So as the day went on, the food poisoning felt like it went away, but I still had like a remnant of a hangover, I think, because I had become so dehydrated from being sick that I ended up having a late hangover in the day because I was dehydrated, and dehydration feels the same no matter what the cause is. So I got some fried food and was like, let's see if this helps, and it kind of did. I think in general just having food in my stomach helped me feel better, but I'm good today now. Like now I'm definitely like fine. Which for me, if the hangover was that bad yesterday, I would still be hungover today. So I think it definitely was like food poisoning and a hangover at the same time. But I had wine, and wine does make me feel kind of crappy the next day. So like, and I'm pretty sure it was cheap wine too. Because my friend brought it. Yeah, bacon was weird. Yeah, it was strange. There was something definitely funky going on with it. So, but yeah, feeling better today. I'm sorry, I just noticed that my eczema is super bad on my hands. And it's like baby lotions. It takes like 9 hours for me. It takes like forever for me to rub it in. So now this is the lotion on the hands, on the skins stream now instead of actual games. I just hate touching. That's the only bummer with like this lotion, is that it works really well for my eczema, which is pretty chronic now. But it leaves my hands really greasy, and there's nothing I hate more than having greasy keys on my keyboard.
Curious, I took the creaking elevator up to the top floor and made my way to the room number they'd given. I knocked. The woman in front of me was immaculate. Not a hair out of place or a crease to be seen.
My sister tells me you know how to fix things. I'd usually go to an expert, of course, but in this town...
She said, are you here for the camera? It's about time.
So this was Carmen's sister? The two of them couldn't have been more different. Inside her room, I saw a beautiful reflex camera. Any professional photographer's dream.
The viewfinder is completely dark. I can't see anything through it at all. I assume you can figure out what's wrong?
I can. Because I'm smart. Ooh, the puzzles get more advanced. See, this is the part that I don't like. I don't like that you let go of the I think you should still be able to hold the screwdriver when you are done with the thing. I can imagine even on mobile that would be annoying. I'm just assuming I have to take everything out.
I don't suppose you've fixed anything this valuable before.
She's a bitch. Okay. Is this also dirty?
If I use the screwdriver, I could adjust the angle of the mirror.
This is really hard. Switch game, yeah, absolutely. Right, we want it. Or do we want it flat? I feel like it's this way. It's so hard to do. Oh my god. You know what I think I need to do after this? That's not correct. So you look in. You want the viewfinder, right? So it should be, no, that's the, so you have this part. Because that's not the viewfinder. Is it this? Is that where you look in? There we go, okay. I'm gonna change the mouse sensitivity when I'm done doing this. It also just randomly, like, drops stuff for no reason. It's like, no, we're actually not gonna let you put that together. Because it's weird, because parts of it... Oh.
Perfect. Now the viewfinder should be working.
Yeah, I know. I know it's working. Because I'm freaking smart as shit, man. Alright, wait. Yeah, I know the viewfinder's working, but I want to put the rest of the camera together. Thanks. Fuck. I hate this. Keep talking? Oh, yeah, that's true. I haven't played it on the Switch, actually. I've only ever played the paper version of the game. In my old job. It's weird. It's like this game is ultra responsive and then it's just not responsive at all. Like sometimes you just can't click anything and then sometimes you're like, stop clicking all that stuff.
There's still a part I need to attach. Where does it go?
I don't want to break anything apart. I want it to... Can you... Does it not want this connected? Like, why is it making me... I want you to turn... this. That should be it now. It just keeps me like, break everything apart. And I'm like...
Looks like there's still a screw missing.
Yeah, I know, but you're not letting me...
Those screws still need to be put back.
Oh my god, shut up. Can I turn off her talking? Because that gets annoying because it's like, it's because it's
I felt a pang of
hard
envy
to
as I
play
handed the
game
camera
on
to Helena.
desktop.
It put my disposable to
Yeah!
shame.
Da-da-da-da-da. I'm so
I
excited for
picked
everyone
it
to use
up
the
on
sound
my
alerts.
first trip to Paris.
I thought really
It's
hard
a
about them.
1958 limited edition, the first of its kind. It cost me 3 months' salary, but it was worth it.
I had no idea what 3 months' salary meant to Helena, but I was pretty sure it was more than I could afford. It was strange, really, that we were even staying in the same hotel. I'd picked this place because it was cheap and cheerful, but surely she could afford somewhere better? She took some test shots, fiddling with the camera settings until she was absolutely satisfied.
This work is immaculate. At least there's one person in
sounds
this
good.
town who knows what they're doing.
Enjoy your lurk.
Sending you to me might be the first thing Carmen's actually gotten right.
I wondered why Helena had bothered coming if she thought so little of her sister.
I hear nothing from her for weeks, and then when she finally does call me, all she wants is money. If she thinks I'm lending her another penny, she'll have to convince me it's not a total waste of time.
That didn't sound good. If Hurricane Helena was about to hit, I hoped Carmen was ready.
Life through a lens, Achivo. Ah, okay. I think so. We're halfway through. Also, this game is super cheap on Steam, by the way. I think it was like $5 or something. So definitely worth picking up if you want to get it on mobile.
The sun was setting over Bellariva by the time I reached Carmen's cafe. From the outside, it looked as quiet as ever, but inside, I found Carmen cleaning like her life depended on it.
Sorry about this. I forgot that I wanted to change settings. Also, I want to see maybe if this game is on Switch, because it might be. Nope. It's on Windows, Mac. Oh, that's annoying. It's on Apple Arcade, which you have to pay for. Let me just change my mouse sensitivity. If I can, because I will say there's very limited settings on this. It should be audio. I don't think that's even an option. Okay, well, we'll just figure it out.
The sun was setting over Bellariva by the time I reached Carmen's cafe. From the outside, it looked as quiet as ever.
Oops. I'm like trying to remember what the... Okay.
But inside, I found Carmen cleaning like her life depended on it.
Maria! Oh, don't mind all of this. If Helena finds one speck of dust in here, I'll never hear the end of it.
Carmen seemed pleased to see me, but I sensed the fidgeting tension beneath each sweep of her mop. Trying to live up to the standards of someone like Helena seemed like an impossible task.
I hope you didn't mind fixing the camera for her. She was furious when it broke. I really need this to go well. If she doesn't lend me the money, I don't know how long I can keep this place going.
Carmen led me to a back room, where she'd laid out the components of what looked like a neon sign.
I had this made when I first opened the cafe, but I'm hopeless with electronics.
So there was supposed to be a sign outside. This might explain the lack of customers.
I'd like to put it up before Helena gets here. Can you give it a try?
Is she an ice cream shop, or I thought she was a cafe? he just keeps saying break apart, so, like, that would be my main feedback for this game. Well, there's two things. That breaking apart shouldn't be such a big option everywhere. And, that you should be able to hold the, oh my god, whatever, I'll put this on later. You should be able to continue holding the screwdriver after you use it. That'd be my main thing. Because it's pretty frustrating to have to... And that, like, why is this break... Like, why would I want to take everything apart all of the time? That's what I don't understand. So that... yeah. There we go. OCD is strong within me. What? Go away. Yeah, I know. This is supposed to go here. Why doesn't it let me... Like, you can tell that it's supposed to go there. It literally has the same, like, pattern thing. Do I have to, like... I would assume you'd have to put it on first and then put... I don't think that does anything. It's like not an option to put that together. Okay. Are you supposed to use blue? Is that what it's trying to say? Nice.
I don't know, it's a bit, flat. Maybe if it flashes, it'll really catch people's eye.
Great idea. I think I have a spare part that could do that.
I just have a flasher thing with me at all times.
I think the whole thing is supposed to light up.
Oh my god.
It still needs something else. Maybe we can add one of these.
Also that this just starts going without you, actually. I mean, it just auto-completes, so...
It works! I'll screw everything together again and you'll be set.
No. Lost my cursor for a while, I don't know why.
The sign fixed, we headed outside and mounted it carefully over the cafe door.
Oh, that's perfect, Maria. It looks just how I imagined it. When I had this sign made, it all seemed so simple. Oh, I can't believe I might have to give it all up. I hope I've done enough.
The smile froze on her face as she spotted something over my shoulder. I turned to see.
Of course, my sister owns the only cafe in this entire town that isn't actually open.
For better or worse, Helena had arrived. Carmen opened her mouth to explain, but Helena swept indifferently past her. Finally pausing in the doorway, she turned back towards Carmen.
The first thing we're doing is getting rid of that hideous sign.
And with that, she disappeared inside. I hoped Carmen's chances of saving the cafe hadn't disappeared with her.
Everything is illuminated.
It was the day before the festival, and the whole town was busy getting ready. I had more work than I knew what to do with. When Joseph called with another job, I was craving the cool quiet of his and Izzy's seafront house. I'd barely reached their front door when I heard someone calling me.
Psst, Maria, I need your help. Quickly, it's top secret.
It was Izzy, peeking out from the side of the house. She beckoned for me to follow her. She led me through to a beautiful, unruly garden overflowing with flowers of every color. Nestled among them was a playhouse, its doorway almost completely obscured by a towering rose bush.
You have to squeeze past it and breathe in real small, like this.
Izzy took in a big gulp of air and crawled through the gap and into the playhouse. I hadn't planned on crawling in the dirt today, but the life of a repairwoman never did run smooth. On the table inside, there was an electronic toy. Not exactly the usual stock in my parents' antique shop.
I had an accident. I didn't do it on purpose or anything, but it won't turn on anymore. Can you fix it for me?
I smashed it because I got pissed. Yeah, you gotta be like really conscious of what the cursor looks like.
That's not what the game looked like before. Is it broken again?
Hmm.
Do grown-ups play games as well? Can you show me how to play? I tried before, but it was so hard.
That's cute.
Her toy fixed, I watched Izzy retreat into its screen, taking refuge in a 3-inch world of her own. Well, I'd better head inside. Your dad is waiting for me.
Please don't tell him about the game. He'll think I broke it on purpose.
Why would he think that?
Because,
I knew
well,
it.
I kind of dropped it really hard at the wall.
Because I chucked it.
Izzy looked down, scuffing her shoes on the worn floor of the playhouse.
My dad said I have to go to this stupid festival tomorrow and put on a stupid dress, and I don't want to. All he cares about is working. He never wants to see me unless it's for his job. I'm not going. He can't make me.
With that, Izzy dove back through the rosebush and disappeared into the wilds of the garden. She was so young. She couldn't be expected to see that her dad was struggling too. It made me think, had I really tried hard enough to understand my parents' point of view? I was so focused on the adventures ahead of me, maybe I didn't care enough about leaving them behind.
Achievement unlocked. Game over. It's a nice watch.
Leaving Izzy hiding in the garden, I walked around to the front of the house and rang the doorbell. It was only then I noticed my favorite overalls covered in grass stains. I scrubbed desperately, but it was too late.
Maria, what are you doing? What happened to your clothes?
I was, repairing a lawnmower.
How unusual. Well, do come in. The job I've got for you is a little more delicate.
It's cool that they have the little
Totally
things you don't need
embarrassed,
to.
I walked into an orderly room filled with papers and ledgers. So this was his office. You must be so busy getting ready for the festival. Are you looking forward to it?
Of course. It's traditional for the mayor to judge food from every cafe and restaurant in town. I'll be declaring the best chef in Bellariva by this time tomorrow. Speaking of which...
He unclipped the watch from his wrist and very carefully handed it to me.
I'll have a tight schedule to follow, but my watch stopped working a while ago. Could you see if you can make it tick again? Are you sure it will all fit back together?
Nah. Aww. I repaired a watch once, that was fun. I also repaired a grandfather clock. That was harder. And I get a chicken again. It's cracks.
Ah, the main plate has completely cracked. I'll need to replace it. The cogs look good, though. If I'm careful, I can reuse those.
I love how it's like, yeah, fuck that, and just throws everything down, so you have to like try and guess what it is. Also, my cursor keeps disappearing, which is really annoying. Yes, I understand this, but I kind of want you to go away, because I kind of want to take this out.
I've not gone a day without this watch since my wife gave it to me.
Okay. Okay. That part's done. So, nice. Oops. Shit. It's supposed to go on top. You can't take that out now, though. Can I not undo this now? I see. So this thing replaced this. I see. Oops. Is it not gonna start going just because? Oh, whatever. So it's not working. Okay. I love how she's so chatty when I don't need her, but then... I feel like all of the cogs need to be in there. Oops. Hello, lady! How's it going? Game is very soothing to watch. Glad to hear it, Drones. Let me give you a shout out, lady. How are you today? Thank you for the sub, by the way. I saw you and Max Banner subbed when I was not even streaming. So many emotes. Thank you. It was so exciting. Can I take all of them off? I can't take this one off. I placed this one and I cannot take it off now. Should it go the other way? It's gotta be a bigger one. This one's huge. Is this supposed to go somewhere else? Is this supposed to go on this? It's been a while since I've done anything with... I feel like this is like an old piece that doesn't go anywhere anymore. Hello, Captain, how are you? Yeah, founder badge. That's freaking gold. It's gotta be this one, because this is the only one big enough. It's just weird. It's just weird that some of these, like... Did I fuck it up? Is it supposed to go? Oh, that's why. I was like, I thought it was supposed to go on the front, but I guess you can't place it on the front until all of the pieces are set. That must be why. Okay, can we put it back now? Thanks. There we go. Alright. It's funny when I play this game that I don't pay attention to things as I take them apart, and then I make it so much harder for myself because I forget how it goes together. I thought there there was a part in the front from like one time when I fixed a watch, but... You'll be here in 8 seconds. No worries, Captain. Take your time. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, lady. Hopefully, that we're gonna be playing very chill, just vibes games today, so hopefully that'll make you feel a little bit better. I'm sorry you've had a bad evening. Get some good rest tonight. Maybe have some tea. Treat yourself to a nice candle or something. That's what I do whenever I'm having a bad day. Do a little candle time, a little blanket. Maybe a funny movie.
As I handed the watch back to Joseph, my fingers traced over the engraving on the back. I hoped fixing this was one small way I could help him move forward.
I can't believe it's working, Maria. Thank you. My wife was a brilliant woman. Feeling this ticking on my wrist, it makes me feel like she's still here. Watches measure minutes and hours like they're infinite. I didn't know we had so little time. Even with Isabel, I barely see her. And when I do, she acts like she hates me.
Just then, the phone rang. Even when he was at home, his work was never done.
Sorry, Maria. I have to take this. I'll see you at the festival tomorrow.
Ooh, yes. Good glass of
As I
red
left,
wine and a
I turned and
cozy
saw him
blanket.
pacing the floor of his office, his watch glinting in the afternoon sun.
I'm bummed because, like, I would totally love to just have, like, a little chill glass of wine tonight, but after feeling so sick yesterday, I'm like, I don't want anything to do with anything that could possibly make my stomach upset. I'm, like, scared to have the bacon I had. Like, I'm really worried that that is what made me sick. But I know I need to try it again just to, like, debunk. Maybe just have one piece or something. And debunk and see if that was what caused the issue, because I've so far not had anything that I had yesterday, or on Saturday again, so, because I have really good cheese that I want to have, but now I'm nervous about the cheese too, so I'm like, what I'm going to do tonight is I'm probably going to do a little cheese platter, see if the cheese is what the problem was, not the bacon. I just bought it, so I was like, I don't want to waste bacon. Like, it's a lot. Yeah, +1 to drones. Hopefully tomorrow brings a bit better
I
times.
hoped its quiet ticking would at least bring him some peace during the busy days to come.
Yeah, so I'll probably try the cheese today, and then cheese is fine. I made like a really good egg, cheese, and bacon sandwich. I feel like I should just throw the bacon out. Like that's like the issue. Cause it smelled weird too and everything.
When my
It
last
just
job of
looked
the day
fine.
brought
It
me
was
to
weird.
Carmen's apartment, the door was opened by someone I didn't expect to see, Helena.
Like, I don't understand why the bacon felt fine, tasted weird, and like looked fine when it was raw. Cooked it, then it tasted weird, and then it looked weird. And I'm like, how does it look weird after? Like, usually stuff like that looks gross and smells gross when it's raw before you cook it.
Sorry for inflicting this mess on you. Carmen's never seen a knick-knack she doesn't want to buy, apparently.
But maybe I'll do that. I'll toss that and I'll just pick up like sausage or something next door. I like sausage, egg, and cheese better anyways.
Carmen's apartment was a little chaotic, but totally charming. It was easy to imagine her living in a place like this. It definitely wasn't Helena's style. She seemed more upmarket than flea market. I wondered why she was even here.
We're having a clear out, or at least I am. Carmen's not helping, as usual. There's a market at the festival tomorrow. I'm selling some of these things to make her some money.
No.
She says she has nothing when there's all this stuff right under her nose.
Helena stepped delicately past the items on the floor and reached down to pick up one from the pile.
Look at this slide projector. Our parents treasured it, but Carmen treats it like a piece of junk. Can you take a look?
Its voice actor is really good. You can like hear the fury in her voice. Whoops. Warning, electricity.
That light bulb is completely smashed.
Should we touch the electricity? We should touch the electricity. Yes. Any break apart parts? Nope. I feel like I should be able to take this apart. No?
Okay, I'll need to redirect the light to the lens at the top for the projector to work.
Okay. Oh, let's move this sideways. To the lens at the top. Okay. Isn't this on backwards, huh? We're gonna want to connect them all, right? Oops. Oops. Does that work? I think that works. No, it looks like there should be another light. Oh, but I think that this comes apart. Getting much better with the screwdriver. Once you kind of figure it out, it's not too bad, but... And now that I'm figuring out too, like another thing to notice is that to turn it, you have to be off of whatever material you're using. Or whatever object you have.
Oh, typical. Carmen's even managed to get a slide stuck in here.
Aww. It's her and her sister, though. I'm assuming it's gonna need to be this. Oh, I need this to go up? Does this not go... Can I put it sideways? That's the problem, okay. That should work now.
I was so excited when I moved to the city. Carmen, she looks so sad. Here's the clicker you'll need to attach. God knows how Carmen broke that as well.
Oh, I see. Okay, so actually what I could do is...
Still a few parts missing.
Yeah, I know. This must be like a hand swipe action. Okay.
When we were younger, Carmen was always following me around. I suppose she looked up to me. A cool older sister. She used to ask me when I was coming home, but I was always too busy.
Helena was transfixed, staring at the two young sisters the projector had brought glaringly into focus.
Hello, Onasiri, how are you?
I never meant to let her down.
But you haven't, have you? You came all this way just to help with the cafe. Plus the money.
We're playing Assemble with Care. The feels game where you're a restorer that goes into a town and you learn more about all of the people based through the things that they have you fix. So we're now with Helena and Carmen. Carmen owns a cafe, but she's kind of down and out, not really making money on the cafe, and her older sister is pretty harsh on her. So, and she's giving her money and stuff, and now we're helping them reconnect. Oh, rearranging. I love rearranging, but I know it can be really stressful, so I hope it wasn't too bad.
That's the problem. There is no money. I lost my job a few months ago. My savings are almost gone. I have nothing.
Man. Everyone's having a
Carmen
tough time.
thinks I'll throw my checkbook at her bad decisions and make them okay. But I can't. Not this time.
Yeah. Yeah, it can be really exhausting. It's one of those things where, like, I'm OCD, so I love doing it for a while, but then afterwards I'm, like, really tired. Especially if there's a lot to do. Like, I've had to do that with my mom. Like, she's not a full-blown hoarder, but she's getting up there with, like, buying. She just buys stuff. She loves buying stuff. And so we're trying to get her to move. So we're like, next summer at some point I'm gonna have to go to her house and, like, go through her garage or her basement, and
You know,
we already
the funny
did it
thing
once
is,
2 years ago.
I came here wanting to tell her the truth. But she's so infuriating. How can I ask her for help when all she cares about is herself?
Hello, Savina, how are you? Let me give you a shout out. Oh, you're playing This Is a Ghost. What did you think? Sleepy. Yeah, same. I was actually sick yesterday, so that's why my affiliate stream is today. And the vibes are comfy, cozy, feels chillin' today. It is hard, yeah. I watched Instant play it for a while. It seems like people are really liking it, but it is difficult. it seems like you can die really easily. And it's kind of, I guess there's just been a lot of, what I saw was that there's a lot of translation issues. So, like, some of the journal is kind of not descriptive because the English translation isn't super, like, isn't 100%. So people have been having issues because they're, like, literally, like, the journal doesn't tell you anything. But, did you have fun? Did you play multiplayer or did you play on your own? Oh, no, my background again is being weird. 1 second. My camera is just struggling today. Don't mind me as I switch green screens. Oh no! Latin plat. Yeah, oops. Wouldn't say love it, okay. Yeah, okay, that's fair. Yeah, I've been having a hard time. I've been playing a lot of Faz lately, actually. And I've been really loving it. I mean, I've always loved that game. I've had it since it came out, but, and I've played with some people. I haven't bought Forewarned yet, but I've heard really good things about it. But I already own, I own Labyrinthine and, Lunch Lady. We kind of played enough of Lunch Lady now, my friend group, that I think I'm, kind of done with it. It's, mostly a meme game, so that's where I enjoyed it, was just, it's so stupid, and we got stuck, it's a laughing game, we all laugh, and then Labyrinthine is just all of us running around being confused and terrified and screaming. That's pretty much, we've never gotten out of the first, level of that game. So I'm, having a hard time, because This Is a Ghost looks good, but I'm also, it seems kind of it needs some work. And I'm also, I have a hard time buying games that are more, it seems like it'd be more fun as a co-op game than on my own, whereas I can play Faz solo and have a good time. So I'm having a hard time with, these new games that are coming out, because I'm I don't want to buy a game that none of my friends have, that seems more fun co-op, and then just, own another game that just sits there for a while, because I have quite a few, I have the Blackout Club, I have, a bunch of multiplayer, co-op games. I have It Takes Two, We Were Here Together. I have, so many games that, none of my friends have. Except Ninja. Ninja, you have We Were Here Together, and we just haven't played it. We were supposed to play it, years ago. Fast Still Hurts. Oh. Yeah, I get that. I've just got a lot of money in Faz recently. Just by playing a few, honestly, doing the Christmas update, other than when it was bugged out, and I was doing the small, oh my god, why can't I remember it? Not Maple Lodge. The other campsite, oh my god. I was playing that campsite, and it was bugged still, where, the ghost would not prioritize the cookies at all. So I died, 3 times on that map, but... Camp Death Trap. Yeah, basically. Labyrinth, you haven't played it yet? It's fun. It's a good game. It's hard. And I guess, as the levels go on, it gets harder and harder.
Helena fell silent, shrinking under the gaze of her younger self, projected onto the wall.
We drifted so far apart when I moved away. It felt like the only thing keeping us together was my bank balance. I know I have to tell her the truth. It isn't fair.
I remember.
But I already lost everything else. What if I lose her too?
Yeah, I love the first level of Labyrinthine. I think it's super fun. We've never escaped. Ever. I'm, we're really bad at it. My friends and I suck at it. But we still have fun playing it, because it's just, scary and creepy, and it's good. But I've watched other people play through it, and it does get, very, very different. To the point of, I've heard, the last level is just not even fun.
The day of the festival finally came, and after all my hard work,
yes, you know
I was ready to put down my tools and pick up a fork. The smell as I entered the main square was
I
incredible.
just try my best.
Each stall was selling food even more delicious than the last.
That's why I love playing fast with people, because I'm like level 75 or something. And some of my friends are lower, like pretty low level, because they don't play it solo. And I love playing with them because I'm just like, I watch a lot of fast, so I like know stuff about the game, but I'm not skilled enough. I don't know. I feel like some people get like nervous when they see high levels, and they're like, and nowadays if you go in a public lobby, it's like always like 200 plus, pretty much for everyone. Everyone's like pretty high up and has played fast a lot, so I love playing with friends and just being like, let's just play, it's just fun. Oh, my Nightbot's going nuts, sorry. I've like tried really hard to figure out timing. You level 1 KB, you don't play anymore. Are you just sick of it? Are you more on forewarned now?
The competition would start any minute. Most stall holders were waiting anxiously for the mayor to pay them a visit. All of them, that was, except Carmen, who was still frantically chopping vegetables and stirring pots.
Maria! Thank God you're here. Can I ask you the world's biggest favour?
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, that was a... It just makes me sad because it feels like every game company like really just has... I mean, let's be real. It's just like dudes. It's like a bunch of dudes, and they like don't understand. Oh my God, Nightbot, shut up. Sorry, my Nightbot is going so nuts. I have it on like a really delayed timer, so I swear, like once people start chatting, it's like I tried to make it so it doesn't like spam, but then it still spams. Oh yeah, Heracles is so nice. Yeah, I've seen them in chat a bunch of times, and they just seem like so wholesome. Remnant Records is cool too. I like the like mechanics in that game. That's another game I really want to buy, but none of my friends have, so I'm like, I don't want to buy it and then like be by myself. But yeah, that's fair. The fast stuff is like, I don't know. I feel like every game company is like fucked, and it just makes me sad because there's so much, I don't know, there's so much like opportunity in indie development to do the right thing, and people just don't. Either from like ignorance or lack of empathy, or, you know, whatever reason or motivation might be behind it. But indie games are really getting their moment. And it just sucks because it feels like indie horror hasn't quite caught up to that. Where like the developers are just not making good choices, I should say. That's why I like playing these really, really small indie games sometimes. So I'm gonna start streaming 3 days a week. Sundays are just indie chill games. From mostly like pretty small developers. Probably all published by Annapurna because I'm obsessed with that publishing company. Come back to all the sad talk. Oh no. Yeah. Oh my God, I cannot figure out what's going. Whatever, I'm gonna like my. Oh, you do community games with it. Okay, I'll have to pick it up then. I'll hop in. That you know of. Seriously. Yeah. I said too. There's a ton of Russian indie horror devs. And French, yeah, I started noticing that recently.
Helena was supposed to help me run the stall today, but she never turned up. Probably too ashamed to show her face. I can't believe she lied to me.
Yeah, for sad talk, and the game is sad. Right
Carmen
now.
was stirring so furiously, she was in danger of tipping the pot over altogether.
The mayor will be here any minute for the judging, but I'm almost out of my special.
I'm decent, just not towards myself, I feel that.
She wasn't really going to ask me, was she? Not on my day off.
I have a stove ready to build and everything. Can you set it up and make me a spare batch?
Whoa, this is a big one. half a carrot, plenty of... Yeah, I've actually been liking that a lot of people like lately have been playing, like, who are Faz content creators have been playing not Faz games, which has been fun to watch. Because I am hitting a point now where I'm, outside of everything else, like, I'm also kind of bored of watching Faz. And there's just so many good indie developers out there that, like, should be supported too, so it's nice to see people doing different shit. What the I have no idea how to do this one. What is this? Oh, okay. Nice. Yeah, yeah, I would definitely hit you up for who those people are, because I think there's a lot of really cool stuff out there that's just not really getting... It's hard to find on Twitch for categories. I've been really trying. I really wish they had genres that were like... that was like a whole category tab that was just like indie horror games, and it like came up. Because you can, as far as I know on Twitch, you can only search like categories and tags. I would love to just be like indie horror and like find games through that, because it's hard to scroll, like doom scroll in Twitch categories. Like there's so many games I'm like not interested in watching. I'm so confused about how to put this together. Can I read this? So it's this, and it's like this... I'm not seeing purple. Like, that's what I was looking for. Is it this? No, so that goes... Maybe it... So this clearly goes on top. This goes here, and it has two attachments to it. Does that go on first, maybe? And then this gets attached to the side? Is that what it is? Oops. This? Ah, okay, I'm just dumb. Ah, itch.io, yes! Oh my god, I have, like, so I bought the Ukraine bundle. That's gonna be... Oh, I just planned out in the next, like, 3 months of streaming. I forgot to look at itch.io. Maybe I'll just do an itch.io, like, game day. Game day. I'm off all week, so... I'm supposed to bring my guitar in to get it fixed, but, that would require me leaving my apartment, which I don't want to do. I should do it. I'm supposed to have a jam session at my apartment in like next week, so I should probably get my guitar fixed before that. And I haven't practiced in months, so I took a break from lessons and everything.
It all fits. Now to light the gas.
Of course, it means I haven't practiced at all. Yeah, week off. It's amazing because I got no time off for the holiday because of being on call. How do I live without you? Alright, damn, that looks like good broth. Is that a bone broth? But I feel like this is a... No, I can't. Okay. How do I need these or anything? This game makes me feel so stupid. I'm like, what the fuck? How do I... Oh, okay. No, no. Oh my god. There we go.
I think that pot is really boiling now. Smells great, if I say so myself.
This game.
Here are the ingredients that Carmen's given me. What to add first?
But yeah, I didn't get any time off for the holidays, so now it's, why are we playing Overcooked now? A quarter stick of butter. Is that a quarter stick of butter? I'm assuming all of the chopped pieces are what I'm gonna need to add. So I'm excited to have 3 wild mushrooms. It's only 2 wild mushrooms. Two broccoli florets.
That looks good. I'll scoop a spoonful when I'm ready to serve.
I didn't add any chopped tomatoes. Ma'am? Can I just like mess it up? Plenty of something. All the onion. Sure. Cool. Color was the food. It was brown and then now it's pink. I don't know if it mattered. But, yeah, sorry. I got distracted by chopped vegetables. But I was on call during Christmas and New Year's, so, I actually didn't really get, like, any active time off last week. It was pretty chill overall. It wasn't too bad. I got some classic 6 p.m. requests to do stuff I couldn't even do. But I was like, I knew after, and I also ran into a lot of issues getting home from my family's place. So I actually didn't get home until Friday, late on Friday last week. I was supposed to be home on Wednesday. So, before the holidays, I was like, I'm taking a week off in January because, like, I need a break, and I ended up taking that off, so I'm excited. It'll be chill. All right, sorry, I'm like I'm gonna actually have to scroll on chat. I'm behind. What happened to my guitar? Oh, I changed the strings, and one of the strings broke as I changed it. One of the strings was busted on the new set, and it undid my tremolo board. So I tried to fix it myself, but it was too hard to do. You gotta take your trumpet in for repair too. Yeah, hopefully trumpets aren't too bad to fix. I know the guitar is probably gonna be pretty simple. I just need them to fix the tremolo board is all. To get the strings are just wobbly, so it just sounds stupid. When I play, it's like, wow, like, too much. Oh no, no! I also need to, like, fix my schedule, but I am weird and an old lady, and I get up at, like, 6:30 usually, which I did all last week because of children waking me up. When's that Maggie gonna wake up? I'm like, shut up! No, they're really cute, but I wanted to sleep. Very ancient food items, ooh. Oh no, drones, don't eat them. If you've learned anything from me, don't eat them. What color was the food? It started now. Yeah, my yellow bacon. Mostly apples. Apples, thankfully, throw them out. That's kind of nice. Just in a trash bag before the wood gonna move on. Oh yeah. Put them in the little trash dress. Trumpet needs the mouthpiece removed. Okay, good cleanup. Oh, yeah. Built in a whammy bar. Whammy bar all the time, yeah. Wah. Who needs a
My part
wah-wah?
done, Carmen took over and added the finishing touches.
When you could set up
It was just in time,
up
and a moment later, Joseph arrived with Izzy in tow. Carmen anxiously handed them both a serving.
I tried so hard to fix it, too. I spent like 3 hours trying to fix it, and it was just like not happening.
That was so tasty. Can I have some more, please?
I got it like almost perfectly except the E string. The E string still sounds like crap.
Well, you've certainly earned yourself a loyal customer in my daughter. We have a few more meals to taste, but so far you are one of the best. Good luck.
Aw.
Joseph and Izzy looked so happy together. Maybe the festival was doing them some good after all.
I love the art style in this. It's so fun.
Carmen, on the other hand, seemed annoyed. But why, when it had all gone so well?
I wish Helena was here to see this. She's so convinced I'll never succeed at anything.
She wants what's best for you. She's just not very tactful about it.
Yes, I know. Even when I was a kid, she pushed me when no one else did. I just wish she hadn't lied to me. But then, I've asked so much of her over the years. I never stopped to think how much she actually had to give.
Siblings, am I right? Hello, Master Chef. It's the Achievo. Alright, we're almost done. I have a couple other games planned for today, so. Similar vibe, very chill, puzzly games. So the vibes will stay the same. The next one we get to turn into animals and fly
The
around and
festival
shit.
finished.
That's pretty exciting.
I only had one day left before I had to catch my train and leave Bellariva behind. I couldn't go without saying goodbye to Carmen. So, that evening, I made my way to the cafe. It was unrecognizable. She'd done it. Best food in Bellariva. Half the town was outside waiting to see what the fuss was about.
Maria! My favorite sous chef. Come on through.
It was Carmen, acting every inch the successful cafe owner she deserved to be. Even Helena was there, serving the coffees. This was the last place I expected to see her after yesterday's drama.
I love her glasses.
Carmen led me through to a balcony upstairs, where she brought out an old record player.
I found out where Helena was on the day of the festival. She was selling her camera to clear the
Aww.
cafe's debts. But then she didn't have much left for herself. So, I've asked her to come and stay with me for a while. We have a lot of catching up to do. I wanted to give her this, to cheer her up. We listened to it all the time when we were kids. Do you think it has one last tune in it?
Doop-a-doop-doop. Ugh, but I really don't want to bring my guitar. I'm so lazy. It's been broken for like... it's not broken, but it's been like...
Okay, let's see what happens when we turn this on.
But it's been messed up for like 3 months now.
The speaker isn't connected properly. I should check the wiring. The speaker isn't connected properly.
Yeah, I know.
I should check the wiring.
Shh. Be still, my job.
Here's the problem. This wiring isn't connected properly.
Yeah. Is that it? That's not gonna be it. She's gonna ask me to do something else, but... Oops.
The speaker isn't connected properly.
Motherfucker.
I should check the wiring. The speaker
Oh
isn't
my God.
connected properly. I should check the wiring.
Silent. Yeah, this place nearby. It's in Gowanus. I mean, I gotta lug it somewhere. It's not like down the street or anything, but it was recommended by a few friends, so it should be fine. It should be like a good place. My friend said it'd probably be like $60 from them to do a setup for me, so not too bad either. Not too expensive. We just need to... The fuck? I see, okay, and then it activates this.
If I turn the volume up, I should be able to hear it now. The speaker isn't connected properly. I should check the wiring. The speaker isn't connected properly.
Sorry.
I should check the wiring. The speaker isn't connected properly.
She said to
I should
check the
check
volume.
the wiring. The speaker isn't connected properly. I should check the wiring. The speaker isn't connected properly.
So cursed.
I should check the wiring.
Should I check the wiring, Jones? Do you think? It's freaking annoying. I hate like sound tips and stuff like that in games. It really is like the worst. I'm like, there should be like a setting that's like, I'm a child and I'm an adult. I am not a child, so I don't need the reminder every 5 seconds that like something's still broken. He's an adult, so it's time, yeah. Yeah, that's fair, Serena. It's hard. It's one of those errands that, like, you know you'll feel better when you do it, but the build up to going and doing it is so annoying, because you're like, I have to lug it to a place, I have to talk to a human, and ask them things, and I don't like talking to people. And then also I may have to come back and pick it up. Like, it's a whole thing. I mean, first world problems, obviously, but, like... Yeah, there's a reason I've been procrastinating, but I have a whole freaking week off now, so I have no excuse. And I have plans to have a guitar playing session with some friends, so it's like, you can't. Ooh, good luck, Siri. I hope it's in okay shape. You dead keyboard? Drones. Yeah, also a keyboard would suck to carry. Violin, yeah, so what I'm hearing is all of us need to just, we need to set a instrument fixing deadline for everyone and nag each other to go and get all of our shit fixed. Do you think I should check the wire? Oh my god, I wish they tell me. Nice chat. Talking to people is the worst. I should check. Thanks for making me laugh when that was genuinely actually making me kind of mad. If she says it again, I swear I will turn the sound off on this game. I see, so I think we need to do this. Is green wrong? Is that what it's saying? Because we definitely want that power. That transfers power there. But we need... Oops. The problem is this. The tuning is wrong. No. So that... Oh, I was sneaky. I didn't see that one. There we go.
I think that should do it.
I think
this record should play beautifully.
I checked the wiring, everyone. I think the speaker might be working correctly. Okay.
It's spinning the wrong way. How can I get it to play in the right direction? It must be to do with the motor. Let's see if one of these spares can turn things around.
So freaking cursed. Okay, yeah, I get it. I see it. I see it. Thanks. Put it away, please. Thanks. Bye. I knew I shouldn't have put the whole case thing on. Bye! Okay. Like this is gonna be a guess and check type situation. Can I play it?
This motor doesn't seem to work. Maybe I'll have better luck with a different one.
This motor doesn't seem to work. Maybe I should check the wiring. Stop it. It was this one, right? Wait, what does it say? So, oh my god, I can't read. It literally tells you. It tells you which model to use. Oh boy. She's not the brightest bulb in the bunch.
Well, it's playing in the right direction. I should check it's turning at the correct speed.
Okay. Will do. Okay. I hate... It's my least favorite. This is my least favorite type of... mechanic where you, like, have to... get stuff to... Whatever, my OCD will be fine. Every order.
What will remain of
These days, the sweetest words I've ever heard. What will remain of the smiles, the ones that stole
7 8 sounds perfect.
heart that day?
I can do. I have like the.
The record player's crackling tune must have caught Helena's ear, as she appeared a few moments later.
Is that my old record player? I can't believe you've kept it all these years, Carmen.
Where did you go? Is that? Did I do the sound? I don't know if sound alerts is or my voice mod is working. That one's called Banana. Yeah, on records, I know it's like can be so cursed sounding.
Leaning over the music, they looked just like the young sisters the slide projector had preserved all these years, inseparable once again. Carmen told me about your camera. That was a really generous thing to do.
I loved that camera, but I love my sister more. Now it's her time to be the person she wants to be. I'm going to stay here with her for a while. Make up for lost time.
Carmen and Helena's relationship wasn't suddenly going to be perfect, but they were both prepared to try. And to think, it had all started because of a call Carmen made about some seasoning tips. I guess in the end, maybe it wasn't so hard to just pick up the phone and dial. I hadn't spoken to my own parents in a year. I wanted to hear their voices more than anything.
Dance party jam. I can't wait to unlock another emote and get Mac Jam.
The silence between us was so cavernous. I didn't know how I'd ever find the words to bridge it.
Because I feel like that's the thing with indie games that like is so good is the music is amazing. Turning the tables. Oh, this is cool. Alright, I'm actually gonna run to the bathroom real quick though. I thought I could make it, but I ended up not checking the wiring enough, so it took a minute, but I'm just gonna leave you with the music from the game actually. Oh, hey. Also, exciting update, I'm gonna be drawing a new transition screen because that one's shit. And I hate it. But it was my first attempt at digital art, and there's no shading or anything or any sort of depth. And I also used GIMP for the first time, which I haven't used Photoshop in a really long time, and I know GIMP's like pretty closely based on Photoshop, and I forgot pretty much how it works. So I actually had literally a stroke setting that like made the strokes not natural. So I was actually fighting myself the entire time I almost said playing the game, drawing that, but I just started it yesterday. I made my little subscriber icons last night, which took forever, even though they're just dumb it's just a book. Old internet era, yes,
My final
exactly.
morning in Bella Riva, I received one last call out to Joseph and Izzy's house. I knew I had to pack, but I figured I could squeeze in one final job before I had to leave.
Yeah, it definitely has an MS Paint vibe. Oh yeah, all the Juppies. We gotta get Juppy 2023. That freaking game. That game was so fun to watch. I loved that.
When I
Neopets,
arrived,
man.
I found Joseph tidying up his wilderness of a garden. The playhouse was already cleared. Inside, I could see Izzy happily testing out her screw-driving skills on the back of her cassette deck.
Hopefully she's not as bad at it as I was. Oh, also I got New Year's nails. They're fucked now, but... Because I can't have painted nails. I got New Year's nails for sitting at home. Sitting at home getting food poisoning. It's okay though. It forced me to relax, which I really, really needed to do, because I have just been... I was home for 2 weeks, and I love my family, but... It's 3 kids, it's a busy house, it's exhausting. There's always something to do, there's always something to clean. There was some family drama. It wasn't that bad though this year, so that was good. But the getting sick was actually like a good thing. As much as getting sick sucks, like it made me chill out for 2 days, so that was good. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Oh, Savina, there will always be family drama. Always. This year it was the in-laws, so it wasn't my family as much. My mom was in a good mood, which was crazy, because she's never in a good mood on the holidays. She's always fucking miserable.
You've made quite the impression.
She liked her presents,
Isabel,
which is also a big win.
Izzy tells me she's going to be a repairwoman like
Aw,
Maria.
that's cute.
I'm sure she could be anything she wanted if she put her mind to it.
So, for me it was nice, because it's just like, I listen to my sister vent and my brother-in-law vent, but like, they're not my family, you know? So it's like, the stress level was fine. But, it was good. I got to see my uncle. He's not doing very well, so it was nice to see him. I actually got to see him twice, which was, like, really great. So I haven't seen him in a while. He's not really, like, he doesn't really come to a lot of stuff. Because he doesn't like my extended family, which is fair, because they're very difficult people to hang out with.
She could. She's a brilliant child. Spending the day with her at the festival, I haven't had so much fun in ages. I wanted to give her something before she starts to forget.
So yeah, so there were a lot of like positives in general. It was actually a pretty good holiday overall, but I was definitely tired, you know? You're always tired when you hang out with family for a long time. And I had to like buy a new way of getting home, so that was stressful, but they canceled all the trains in the area, so ended up having to take a bus. Kids started puking an hour in. Classic. But I moved away from him before he started throwing up. Like, accidentally. I just happened to move away from him. So I was actually, like, several rows back, so I wasn't even bothered. I just had to have my headphones in the whole time. The poor kid, it was like 5 hours. Like, he was just sick the whole time. I felt so bad for him. His parents were so, like, good. They were just like, I felt bad. They only spoke Spanish. They were like having a really hard time. They asked me like, "Do you speak Spanish?" And I'm like, "I'm learning, but I'm not good at it. Sorry." Because our bus had a deflated tire before we left, so we actually had to switch buses, which is just like a normal thing. Normal thing that happens for me when I'm commuting anywhere.
Inside, the house was transformed, flooded with light and the sounds of the garden. It felt alive again. This would be my last repair in Bellariva, but it felt like it was the house that had really been restored.
Oh, that's cute. But yeah, overall good, pretty good holiday. And a nice, I mean, semi-relaxing, because I was also sick, so it wasn't super 100% relaxing, but it's a good weekend overall.
It's a music box. It used to play beautifully, but now when I wind it up, nothing happens. I'd love for Izzy to hear it sing again. Can you help?
Yeah, I was actually texting Ninja, and I was like, yeah, my tire's flat. And he was like, are you fucking serious? It's like, I actually don't mind, because I've been stranded about 2 hours south of where I leave from so many times. Like, the bus is broken down halfway home. So I was actually glad that it was broken before we left. So we switched buses early before it became an issue. Because that happens to me every time I take a bus, which is why, like, as much as it sucks, like, I'm only flying... It's a 50-minute flight. So it's a really short flight, which is, like, one, terrible for the environment. Two, flying that long seems stupid, right? Like, why would you do that? But I've had so many buses get, break down, and I've had so many trains now at this point get canceled
Maria,
or be 5 hours delayed.
could you add this family picture of us?
Aww. Aww, that's so cute. This game is so freaking wholesome, man. Oops. So yeah, I don't know. Very, typical transportation situation for me, but wasn't too bad. Really, of all of them, like, really could have been so much worse. So I'm, like, grateful for that. I'm glad to be home. I guess is the real answer. I'm confused by this. Oh, okay, we gotta paste it, I see. But yeah, how was everyone else's holiday? I hope everyone had a good one. Feel free to vent if you didn't have a good one. I understand. Oh, it stresses me out that it, like, just starts whenever I want. I always, like, fuck it up. Okay. Oh, can I take the bottom off? How do, though? I don't see a, Oh, okay. And I did have a delightful New Year's Eve. Before I fell ill. I made myself a little charcuterie board. Had a little bit of white wine. Did my puzzle. Oh, I'm almost done with my puzzle. I'm so excited. It's so cool. It's like a fairyland map. Oh, it's gonna be a good time. I'm excited. I'm ready. Yeah, drums, and you had them for a long time. Like, props to
This
you.
mechanism is completely broken. I'll need to take it all apart before I can fix it.
Because they were there for, like, almost 2 weeks, right? That's fair. That's fair, Siri. Good rest, though. Oh, good rest is always a game changer. That's the thing I didn't get on the holiday that I'm excited now to have being home. Getting a lot of rest is the plan, really. Streaming a bunch. I have to do some catch-up streams since I was sick yesterday. I was supposed to do affiliate stream yesterday, and then today was supposed to be Retro Mondays, and I really want to start the game we're going to be playing, so I'm going to be doing that tomorrow, so that's going to be fun. And then I guess on Wednesday, I'll go take my guitar in. Maybe treat myself to my favorite brewery, since it's in the area. Yeah, because you were there all of November and almost 3 weeks of December, and they haven't left yet, drones. Oh my god. How are you alive? I can't do that. You had to cancel stream tonight? Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. But it sounds like it's for a good reason. Like, you know that they'll leave. They'll leave on time. Oh, that's so sad though. That's too much. That's too much, yeah. It's hard. Do you see them throughout the year, or do you not see them as much throughout the year, so then you just bulk hang out? Sorry, I'm just trying to figure out how to do this. I don't think we take off any more pieces, I think is the plan. Is that here or here? It seems like it should be here. That's not gonna do it. Nice. Oh yeah, that's fair, Siri. Oh, that's good. Oh, I'm glad to hear that. Yeah, it's hard. I also felt the same way. On New Year's Eve, there was a party like 2 blocks away that I was like, oh, I should go, because I canceled on another party that was in Manhattan. It was like far from me. It was my friend's birthday, so I felt bad, and I like had all this guilt about not going. I was just so tired, and like the last thing I wanted to do was hang out with people. And it's just, you just gotta do what you need, you know? Like, I think there's so much... I think one positive out of COVID that taught me is that I should listen to what I need mentally, and if that's not hanging out with people, even if I feel like I should, or I've committed to going, or whatever, like, I just don't go. You know, don't go to something you don't want to go to just because you feel like you should. I've become a really big fan of, lately, the maybe. Like, saying, maybe I'll go to a thing, and not... Where does this one go? And not always saying yes. Like, I think I have a really chronic problem of always saying yes to people. Like, even when I shouldn't. Because I'm too sleepy or tired. And yeah, I think it's totally healthy and totally okay to stay home and do what you need to do. I did the same thing. I joined a lot of streams, said hi to some people, and actually played some games with someone when they were doing community day. I was a little tipsy. I was playing Faz a little bit not sober. I died twice. I was like, I'm not very good at this game when I'm not when I'm mildly impaired. Probably won't see them again until June. Yeah, okay. I can see then why. Why you would take, you know, why you'd see them for so long and then not see them for a while. Yeah, exactly. Twitch is perfect for that kind of thing. That's what I really like. I love being able to, like, hop in somewhere and just say hi. And I was sick yesterday, and it was just great to, like, one of the people I know, internet friend. Where did this piece go? Did I put this on wrong? Where do you go? Where does this go? Did I screw this up? Because this isn't... Is it this? No. That doesn't seem to be the case. That's right though, right? I don't remember where this piece went. Whoopsie-daisies. Oh, maybe it goes down here? No, because that was definitely open. Sorry, I'm distracted. Why does it keep flipping? Keeps flipping every time. What did I miss? I missed something somewhere. Glue, maybe? Am I supposed to glue it on somewhere? No, I glued that thing already. Let's just take it apart. I'm not sure what I missed. I missed something. But anyways, I think it's blue circle, then gold ring. You mean this thing? And then the gold ring? No, it's not giving me a placement on the... Oh, there it is. I was thinking too hard. It was just that. I didn't realize. Okay. Okay. Yeah, we're all getting better at prioritization. Yes. Yes, too far. Yeah. Yeah. Same. I'm a yes lady. I'm like, I'll do it. Yeah, sure. Sounds great. And then I'm like, why did I do this? Why am I exhausted all the time? It's something I've really, really been working on. And it's helped a lot. Because it's like, the other thing too is like, it's not fun for other people if you go to stuff and you're exhausted. Like, everyone can tell. Like, I go to stuff and sometimes people are just like, are you good? And I'm like, I'm tired. Like, I did too much this week, and I think I'm realizing I definitely forced myself to have a lot more social energy than I actually have. And I used to just get sick, like, all of the time. And it's like, come on, man. Like, not worth it. Oh, that's good, Siri. It's good to have friends who, like, understand and are supportive. Those are good. Oh, nice. I don't have any friends from high school. What's the photo in? Yeah. I think my oldest friends are from 7 years. I didn't keep in touch with much of the people in high school. I'm very different than I was in high school too, so I was annoying in high school. What is the deal? Like, what am I missing? Did I have to, like, put this in there? I can't, like, take this out. I mean, I clearly fixed it, so... Is it backwards? Is the wire... Should I check the wiring? Is it literally backwards? These other... Okay, so I must have done it wrong. Interesting. So she talks only when you don't need her. That's my third complaint for this game. Like, it's not working, and it's not working in, like, a not very obvious way. So this would be a good time for her to say something like, oh, I don't know if all the things are running. Like, obviously I can see now that the gears aren't running, so, like, that's, like, pretty clear, but... I heard music, so I was like, oh, it's fine. It's done now. But it's not. Alright, but usually she gives you a cue whenever she's, whenever stuff is working the way. What's the piece behind my head? Oh, it's the broken. It's this. It's the broken piece. Should you be here and you're here? Is that the issue? That seems like it might be the issue. It's
Perfect.
It's playing the
mechanism
same
is good as
song.
new.
It's just not. It still worked. It just wasn't like all of the pieces weren't together, I guess. That's technically not how, it shouldn't have worked at all earlier. Maybe it's missing a piece? I don't think it was, though. Well, oops. No, we need this. Oh. So much of this game is me dropping shit when I don't want to drop it. There was an attempt. So you're free, drones, tomorrow? Drones is freedom day is tomorrow? Is that what I understood from your message? At the very least. Yeah, you're not gonna see him until June. This is the first year after Christmas I have not had a date for when I'm gonna see my family again. And I don't really plan on having a date for a while because it's been... We hung out for 2 straight weeks. Aw, that's so cute. It's gonna ask me to put the thing in. Seems like a piece is missing. Can I now... Do I have to, like... Go away. Do I have to do this? Okay. So... Oh, I just, like, merged them without me even realizing.
I think that's everything back together again. I should play it to make sure.
My wife used to sing this song to Izzy each
Should
night
you go
before bed,
away?
but I always worked too late to join them.
It's supposed to be 1 plus 3, but not 3 plus 1.
Dream for me, if I sit by your side and hold you so tight. Know that I will always love you, even though we both know that we must say goodnight.
Just chuck the key. He has a really good voice, so I was like, we gotta listen to it. I'm dropping
I've
shit when I
missed
don't.
so much already. I want to be the father my wife wanted me to be.
Dropping shit when you don't want to drop to me when I try to fix things. Loose screws everywhere. Everywhere. My rule of thumb now is to always have a little bucket thing next to me for all of the screws. Because the number of times I've lost like a tiny, tiny little screw for something is too much for me to be, like, cope or be okay with that. I don't know. I haven't gotten a single thing about running an ad, so I'm wondering when they're gonna do that. I will run an ad when I switch games. Just because I don't want it to run randomly without warning me. But as this is my first affiliate stream, I don't know what I'm doing, so.
I've ended up so much like my own father. Working all the time. Izzy needs me more than that. Especially now it's just the 2 of us. My daughter comes first. Well, until she gets bored of her stuffy old dad anyway.
I'll never ever get bored of you, Dad.
Izzy came running into the room where Joseph scooped her up and onto his shoulders. She gazed at the music box, her eyes shining. I'd never seen her look so happy.
Thank you, Maria, for everything. The things you've fixed for me. I'm so glad to have them back.
Joseph was a good father, and I could tell he was determined to be an even better one. When it came down to it, that was all any of us wanted. A second chance to make something right. My time in Bellariva was almost over, but before I left, I knew there was something of my own I needed to fix.
They're still around Wednesday. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Yeah, drones are... Is there weather concerns for them leaving? That's what I ran into, was weather issues getting home. It just sucks. Like, I don't want to not go home for Christmas. I would like to skip Thanksgiving because I just don't like Thanksgiving. I don't find it to be a fun holiday. One, I don't like eating an exorbitant amount of food anymore. Like, it makes me sick to eat that much, because I actually have gotten pretty healthy nowadays. Oh my god, the number of like issues I had when I was home with my stomach because of the way my family eats was insane. And I was eating like small portions and stuff too, but everything they eat is so rich and like heavy, and like we don't really eat a lot of vegetables. Like, that's a big thing. Like, my sister actually doesn't like a lot of vegetables, so we pretty much have asparagus, potatoes, and Brussels sprouts, and that's it. Like, that's all we have. And celery. Like, so every meal I had was like the meal they made and then a salad. It's like, and I felt like I was gonna fucking die every single day. It was terrible. Yeah, you put them in a bowl and then you whack it and they go everywhere. That's happened a few times. Everything to be magnetized. You just need a strip, like a landing strip of magnet with all of your
My time in Bellariva was almost at an end. Another chapter finished in a story whose ending I hadn't felt ready to write.
I do have one funny story from Christmas, though, that was really... It was great. So my mom was supposed to get me knives. Like, kitchen knives. She got me hunting knives instead. Or like butchering knives or something. They literally came in a leather belt loop. Like, they had a leather case with a belt loop attached to it that you could literally put on your belt. I'm like, oh yeah, the hunting knives from New York that I need. Like, I think my brother-in-law looked at them and he's like, I don't think they're hunting knives, but I think they're like knives you'd use for butchering like rabbits or something if you were like camping. Like, they're like camping knives. They're not knives for like cooking. Cause like they literally, the blade, the handle's like this and the blade's like this. I don't know if you can tell from the way I'm gesturing, but basically the blade doesn't align with, like, it doesn't go below the handle, so you can't actually chop anything with it on like a cutting board. It has to be like for skinning, or like it has to be stuff that you don't have to go, it's not up and down, it's like side movements. And I was like, what happened? Like, did you go on Amazon? And so the thing is I gave her, my family is very difficult to purchase for. I love them, but they're not the type of people that you get them something and they don't like it and they're nice about it. They're like mad if you mess it up. I don't care if you mess up the gift. Like, my mom thinks that I love the knives and thinks I brought them with me to New York. I did not bring them with me to New York because I literally can't use them and I just don't have storage to keep. I've just filled up a bucket with stuff that people have gotten me over the years that I just like can't store anymore, that I don't use because I feel guilty because people get me stuff and then it's like, I can't use this. Like, it's like not. So what we've decided now is my family and I, we all give each other Amazon lists of all the stuff that we want. So that, like, you can't mess it up. Like, you just get the things that are on it. I wouldn't care if my family didn't buy me anything, but if I don't give them a list, they'll just buy me stuff I don't need. Or, like, random stuff that's, like, just not useful. Like, my sister's pretty good with it. My like, siblings and stuff are good at buying me gifts that I, like, that are thoughtful and stuff. But my mom is a quantity purchaser. Like, she wants you to open 25 gifts from her. Not too nice things, but 25, like, kind of crappy things. Like, she gets you, like, a few good things here and there, but then, like, sometimes she gets you things like hunting knives. Because I put a knife on there that was, like, it was a nice knife. And I was like, literally, Mom, this is all I want, is this nice knife. It's a good chef's knife. It's, like, $60, so it was kind of pricey, and I was like, this is all I want. So instead of doing that, she bought me everything else on the list that I gave her, because she insisted on asking for more things, because she's like, I'm not just getting you one thing. And I was like, well, it's expensive, so, like, and it's the one thing I really want. So instead, she bought me a bunch of stuff with hunting knives, and then she also bought me this, like, box. It's a bamboo box that organizes your electronics, but it's just a box. Like, it is literally a box with, like, shelving on it, so you can, like, put your stuff in it. It doesn't have a portable charger in it. It doesn't have any sort of, like, battery mechanism or anything like that. It's just a box to, like, organize. And I'm like, I don't have anywhere to put this because none of my cords are the same length that I could, like, wrap them all. I mean, I guess I technically could have, like, kind of used it here, but, like, not really. Time for you to run. Alright, Drones, thanks so much for joining. I hope you have a lovely, hopefully last evening with your family. So knife everyone eats casually. Yeah, exactly, Siri. Exactly. Have a lovely evening. Clean out your apartment. Yeah. Buy things from Dollar General. Mom. Yep. Yep, I feel that. Oops. Yeah, exactly, Siri. Yes, because 30 gifts is better than 1, objectively. It just sucks, because she means well. Like, she's not doing it because she, like... Well, okay, she sort of means well. She also really likes to feel like she did the most out of everyone for gifts. She's definitely, like, a counter of, like, oh, I gave the most gifts. Like, ooh. Like, she's definitely like that. But at the end of the day, she still wants you to like the stuff. She's not doing it to, like, she's not doing it intentionally, but it's just like, you ask for a list, I give you the list, and then you go off the list and just do whatever you want, and then it's like, and it's like, part of me thinks, like, that box she probably got from work or something. Like, it's probably not something she bought, because that's a random thing. Or she bought it for herself and was like, I'm not going to use this, I'll give it to Maggie. Like, it's not something I don't think she would sit there and be like, I'm going to get this for her. Like, so.
The people I'd met, the items I'd restored, they'd taught me so much about what was really important.
But yeah, Captain, that's what I did. That's what I did yesterday. That was my productive thing yesterday was, it was definitely getting, my life organized, because I don't have a ton of storage here. I have one closet. Half of the closet's taken up by a portable washer machine. Because there's no laundromats near me. I, like, stuff everything under my bed. I have, like, I've lofted my bed with, like, 2 little stack things. And I put buckets under there. And I went through it today, or the other day, I was trying to put my Christmas decorations away. And I just, like, didn't have room to put them away anymore. And I realized that, like, my aunt had given me, like, a huge, gigantic ornament that had, I can't believe I, like, flew home with it. It was an ornament globe. And I love her. It's so ugly. Like, it's horrible. And don't get me wrong, I don't care a lot about Christmas. So, like, if I have tacky decorations, I don't really care. But it's enormous and it's so heavy. So I was like, I gotta throw this out. Like, I feel bad. I hate throwing out things that people give me because it just feels, like, really ungrateful and shitty. But, like, I also live in New York and I just don't have space. Like, I don't have space to keep all the stuff that people get me that I don't really want. Like, and everybody keeps getting me Christmas decorations. I'm like, stop it. I'm home for, like, a week and then I go to home for Christmas. I don't decorate my apartment. I have a shelf. I have a Christmas shelf that I just put all the shit for Christmas on and I go, Christmas. Yay. on my bookshelf. Like, I can't store garland or a tree or like anything like that, man. Like, that shit's not gonna happen. Yeah, not receiving gifts sucks. That happened to my sister this year. I got stuff from my extended family and she didn't. And it really hurt her feelings. It was really shitty. Like, I got like a Christmas card from someone and she just didn't send one to my sister. And then my aunts were texting me to tell my sister's kids Merry Christmas and Happy New Year and stuff, and like Happy Birthday. My niece's birthday is around Christmas. And I was just like, can you not? Like, you have her phone number. Like, I'm not being the conduit. Like, I just ignored the happy birthday text. Because I was like, I'm not doing this. Like, we're not in 3rd grade. Like, if you want to wish one of the kids happy birthday, you need to text my sister. Like, you can't text me. It's just shitty. Like, what is wrong with you? Grandma used to send the weird shit. I get the weird shit from my aunts. They're hoarders and they find stuff in their basements and then they give it to everyone for Christmas. So I get really weird stuff. Oh. Yeah, that's fair, Siri. You deserve better. You don't need shitty people like that in your life. I'm like, my extended family, they're not great, but some of them are, I really like some of them. So that's the hard part. I'm really close with some of my extended family, and then I'm not very close with other of my extended family. And my siblings and I are like working through stuff. We're getting much better at communicating and having a healthy relationship. We've had like issues in the past and stuff. So there's people that are worth making an effort with, and then there's people I really don't want to make an effort with. But if I don't make some sort of effort, I can't have a relationship with those other people. So like, for me, there isn't a super one and done solution of just like, I'm done with them. Which is something my sister's done, which is why part of the problem is like the aunts and stuff will like not speak to her because she was over it, which is fair. She has kids. Like, the kids were getting negatively impacted by the extended family. I don't have kids, so like for me it's like, okay, like, you want to be shitty, then I just won't talk to you for a few months, like, kind of thing. But when it's like blanket people just being awful, just not worth it. Not worth your time. Is there a consignment store that would take it? It's just your dad's extended family. You get to live without them. I don't even speak to my dad's extended family, actually. Ceramic nativity of Savina. That grandma doesn't know.
Pulling out my suitcase from beneath the bed, I remembered the day I stole it from my parents' shop. The day I left.
Oh.
Afterwards, I was too ashamed to call them, to apologize. It was a guilt I'd been carrying around every day since. As I packed, I knew that it was up to me to find a way to lighten the load.
I'm curious, like, I know that their parents weren't supportive of her leaving, but they didn't sound all that bad. I don't know, maybe I'm not sympathetic because I have a very difficult family. So I'm like... Oh my god, yes, Savina. Oh, you gotta share that in your Discord. Oh, you have to share that. I would love to see that. That sounds incredible. Nice. Yeah, decorate that nativity scene with some special characters.
Joseph's idea of light reading for the train. It does look thorough. My parents would love Bellariva. Maybe I can convince them to make the trip. The recipe for Carmen's special. I'm under strict instructions to guard it with my life. The soundtrack to my travels. I'll be listening to this on the journey. My train ticket. Can't believe it's time to leave Bellariva behind.
She's got a Canadian accent. I'm curious.
Helena gave me these
She's taking the
designer
train.
shirts. Not sure I'll pull them off as well as she does.
Since everyone else seems British.
Izzy gave me this in exchange for my repair manual. She'll be a pro in no time. My suitcase was full, but it was my heart that felt heavy as I made my way to the station. I was sorry to be leaving Bellariva behind, but I hoped that in my own small way I'd made a difference.
Convention for the TV show Supernatural. Oh shit. I'm sure that was wild. That was a wedding? I love when convention halls do that, where they like put a wedding next to like some sort of like cosplay event or something, and you're just like, how did you not ask when you were scheduling your wedding what else was scheduled in the convention hall? I would always ask. I mean, I don't plan on getting married, but like, the neighboring it was a bizarre experience. That's so funny. Just some casual wedding pictures with Angel in the
Helena and
background.
Carmen's reunion
Or not
was
Angel,
possible
Supernatural.
because
Sorry, my
they'd
bad.
learned to
I was
overcome
thinking
their differences.
Buffy, for some reason.
Joseph had realized he shouldn't let his grief or his work get in the way of his relationship with Izzy.
Yeah, like, I would find it hilarious. You know what would be so, my family would be so annoying about that. Like, if I were to get married and then have something going on at the convention center nearby, they'd be like, I can't believe this is happening. And I'd just be like fucking cackling, because I don't care. Like, whatever. If I were to ever get married, I would get married and it'd be like I probably wouldn't even have a full wedding, and I would just have a party afterwards, because I don't... Family's annoying. Like, people get so annoying about weddings. They're like, oh, it's my wedding too. And it's like, shut up, dance mom. Like, Jesus. And everyone fights. Like, every wedding I've had a family member in, or like had them have, like, it's just like, oh my god, everyone's so awful. But if I could have a wedding where there's a bunch of wild shit going on around me, that would be incredible. That'd be a great wedding.
They'd each learned to see things from someone else's perspective.
They
Maybe
should've.
This time I saw things
Just
through
made
my
it supernatural
parents'
themed.
eyes.
Themed wedding! Hell yeah! Oh, costume party. That sounds fun. Renfest! That would be so fun! Oh my god, a murder mystery. Stop it. Every new theme you put made me more excited. Devil May Cry! Dude, that'd be badass! Holy shit! Murder mystery wedding would be so fun. You do your vows and then someone fucking dies. And then you have to figure out who killed the person. And you don't tell your family that it's a murder mystery, so everyone's just freaking out. I'm so in chaos. I'm sure that's not what you want, but I'm just an evil person. Give everyone a heart attack.
I knew it would be easier to jump on the next train, put even more distance between us, but I finally felt ready to talk to them. I just didn't know if they would feel the same. Did I even remember their number? I wasn't sure until I reached for the phone and it all came flooding back.
Hasn't she only been gone for a year? I thought it had only been a year. Oh, that'd be so
Mom?
fun.
Dad?
Maria? Is that you?
Fantastic performance by the voice actors. Incredible. Sound production was super good. Really good music too. The music was really good. Production babies. That was fun. That was a good game. There's a special at the end. We'll do the epilogue. We'll do the epilogue and then I'll do an ad break just to get it out of the way. And then we'll switch to air. Did a murder mystery party would be so fun? Oh, I gotta watch The Glass Onion. I gotta watch The Glass Onion. I heard mixed reviews. I heard it was very fun, but that it was easy to guess. Actually, I heard that from you, Max Vander. I literally heard that on your stream the other day. I'm an idiot. I gotta watch it, yeah. I gotta watch it. Maybe that'll do that tonight. If no one's streaming. I'm like addicted to Twitch now.
Come
like
in
all
here.
I do is watch
Sorry
Twitch.
I haven't written. The cafe's been absolutely manic since you left.
I need to stop picking my lip. I got so dehydrated yesterday, my like lip cracked. It was so sad. I was drinking so much water too, but it like didn't help. It's so much fun. Okay. I love a fun movie.
Luckily, I have Helena here to help. You wouldn't recognize her. She's like a new woman. She's always running around, taking orders and making drinks. I even heard her compliment a customer on their outfit. Personally, I draw the line at fluorescent green bowling shirts, but each to their own. It certainly made the customer smile.
Oh, it's making me want to do digital art. So
She
good.
misses the city, though. Bellariva's many things, but it's definitely not as chic as she'd like. She said there was a coffee shop near her old apartment where they made coffee with a shape drawn on top. It got me thinking, I'm an award-winning chef. I can figure out how to put a leaf on a cappuccino. A bit of cosmopolitan coffee might be just what Helena
I
needs.
don't know, Carmen. That shit's hard. I tried really hard. I was like being a little barista in my apartment. I got a espresso machine. And yes, I'm bougie. I have like 15 ways to make coffee. That's my like, coffee and streaming. Those are like the two things I just like can't stop spending money on. Streaming I stopped. I'm done now. No more. Maybe I'll get an upgraded camera at some point. But the camera is pretty good, so I'm gonna keep it for a while. But and I tried forever to figure out how to make
Of course,
latte art.
ordering a new coffee machine was the easy part.
Not good
I
at it.
wish you could have seen the mess I got into trying to put the thing together.
A new comb. Only 1K per person.
I saw Maria use her screwdriver
Oh, sorry,
a million times. Taking this apart will be easy.
I just bought a flight to Spain, actually, it's for next year, so I bought it really, really, really far in advance, but it was only 600 bucks. I mean, not that 600 bucks is, like, anything to... That's still a lot of money, but, like, I was actually impressed, because I was really expecting it to be $1,000. That's my, like, big trip for myself next year is, solo Europe trip. I'm really excited. I'm working for part of it too, though, so it's not all chill, but it'll be really fun.
These pipes look pretty simple. I should start with them.
Oh, we're playing as Carmen. She got a little cookie. But I don't know why it was so much cheaper than I really thought it was gonna be $1,000. But also depends on where you live. But I'm really not good with people. That's okay, Siri. No worries. I get that. I get that deep in my soul.
I'll need to connect all the pipes correctly to stop the steam pouring out.
You know what game I don't miss? Do you remember that, like, space game I was playing? I don't know why this reminded me of it. What was that one called? What was that game called? Oh, it sucked so bad. It was so awful. You want this one? Don't mind my really loud street. Just being loud as shit.
How can there be so much steam? Ugh, I'm getting soaked.
I think this needs to go. Oh, is it not giving us an option there? Oh, we got quite a bit. Oh, this is a fun one. There's a lot going on here. What was that game called? Oh my god, it had like a coffee thing on it. Can you turn it? Oh no, that's working. Working as intended. There we go.
The pipes are all connected, but there's still steam everywhere. Something's in the wrong place.
And then why is it letting me... Okay, so it's letting me place even though it shouldn't let me place. Alright, so this is correct though. I feel like this should connect here, but it doesn't. This must be wrong.
That steam doesn't look good. There must be something wrong with the pipes.
I need to take pipes... Do I need to take pipes out? Motherfucker. Don't mind me as I curse during this chill game. It's gotta be, so this is wrong, and it's gotta be this one. Oh my god. Stop it! Yeah, okay. It should be this. It's because I placed the other one so long ago I forgot.
Finally, no more steam.
Okay. Okie doke. Did the steam? Ah. Hey. No. Stop it. No, put it down. Jeez. Okay. Okay. We gotta follow this line. This one goes up. That's... The top one is this. This one. There we go. There we go. don't know if we need to do this.
It doesn't seem to work unless the circuit lights are all green.
Oh.
Finally, no more steam.
Yeah, I know. Unless all of the circuit lights are green. Okay, which all 3 of those are green. Should this be... So this should be... What does 1, 2, 3 have to do with anything? That doesn't seem to do anything. The circle lights are all green in the sun. Am I missing one? Do I not see one? Is there stuff on the back? Aha! Oh, no. Stop. Boop, boop, boop. Are the lights on the flip side of the lower panel? I think the lights are, I think that these are the lights that I missed. But I didn't see earlier. I'm just trying to get it to not be so terrible. There we go. Okay, so then you gotta match them. Oops. So lightning bolt 2. Coffee cup 1. No? What? Coffee cup 3? How is that red? Oh, because it's not connected. You have to match them. Interesting. Okay. Oops. This first. There we go.
I think that's everything. Better test the buttons, just to make sure.
I clicked a button. Oh no! Wait, what? I lost all of chat? There we go. If only repairing stuff was that easy, I know, right? The message was sent 9 years ago. Because it's disconnected on our side. Yeah. Only repairing stuff was I know, right? That's why I like love House Flipper. You're like, let me just screw in the toilet and just connect this pipe. Actually, toilets aren't that bad to install. My mom replaced one when we were growing up, and they're actually not bad. But like showers and shit, like that stuff is a lot of work. Pressing the buttons.
All done. Piece of cake. Time to make my first coffee, I think.
Oh, I really want coffee now. If it tries to make me do latte art like I'm in coffee talk, I'm gonna die. Also, that's a huge espresso. Holy shit.
Smells delicious. Now to make it look magical.
Oh no, please don't make me. Don't make me make latte art in front of people. Whoa, what? Beautiful. A beautiful...
A perfect coffee. All it needs is a saucer and a couple of Helena's favourite biscuits.
It's... I love those types of cookies. Can you... I also had no idea how they were gonna do the milk. I was like, it like didn't pour forever either.
I was feeling more has-been than coffee queen by the time I'd made a drink fit for human consumption. It looked a bit, postmodern, but knowing Helena's refined tastes, I hoped she'd think it was intentional. Always the connoisseur, she didn't even bother to look at it at first. She was so busy wafting it under her nose. Steamed up her glasses, of course. How was she going to see my work of art through an eye full of
Just
fog?
turning the cup upside down. Yeah, it's really, really, really thick espresso.
When she finally spotted it, though, she was totally impressed. I'll admit, she spent several minutes trying to figure out exactly what it was I'd drawn. She decided it was probably a horse. Well, what she doesn't know won't hurt her. She was impressed enough to ask for another one. I guess I'll need to get some practice in. The whole thing was such hard work, Maria. I never realised how difficult it was, all that mechanical stuff. It made me realise how much I have to thank you for, so I wanted to say that now. Better latte than never. Hoping you're well. Your friend, Carmen.
Yep. Espresso. Achievement unlocked. Coffee break. Does make me want to play. Oh, I can't wait till the new Coffee Talk comes out. It's such a good game. It's like you're a barista. You own a coffee shop and you make coffee for people that show up. And you make different drinks and stuff based on what they ask for and like what ingredients they say. And then you have to like try and figure out what to make them based on what they ask for. You can get your own like coffee menu and like you can do espresso art, a latte art that I suck at. But it's really cool. It's like a very... I didn't play it on stream because it's super... There's a lot of dialogue. It's basically like a sim game. So there's just so much talking. But there's really good story development. It's in a world where everyone is like creatures. So there's like werewolves in it. There's nymphs. There's vampires. Like a bunch of different stuff. So it's super cool. It's a really good game. Would definitely recommend it. It's so chill. It's so good. The first one got strange for sure. Oh, did you play it, Siri? Oh, it did. I don't want to ruin it, but the end is so... I loved the end. I thought it was really cool. But it definitely got weird. It got really weird. Our friend Neil. Yes, I do want to quit the game. Alright, that was a really fun game. Hope y'all enjoyed. I'm gonna take a quick ad break, just to get it out of the way. I don't know if I need to. It hasn't yelled at me yet, but we're 3 hours in. I'll just run one. Hopefully if new people join, it won't run another one. I think that's the point. I think you're supposed to run the ads so that when people join, they don't have to see an ad, but I'm not sure if that's how that works. Because I don't know what I'm doing, but... Alright, I will be right back. And I'll play some lo-fi for those who are subbed. Okay. Just don't do pre-roll. I did turn off pre-roll, but it does hit people with ads when they join. So I think the point is you're supposed to run ads when, like, throughout your stream so that people don't get hit with an ad when they join, but I don't even know if that works. Like, am I just smacking people with ads for no reason? Because I don't care. I don't want... You get no money off of them anyways. And I'm not doing it to, like, make money. Like, I just do it because I like... Like, if there was a make no money but have people get your emotes option in Twitch, like, I would do that. But I'll put any money I do get, like, into stream. So hopefully, I don't know. It's saying 3 minutes, 30 seconds. Can you turn this off? I can't turn it off. So... It says 3 minutes and 23 seconds. It's preparing a 1 minute ad. So I'm sorry if you get hit with an ad as soon as we start playing the game. Because... Oh, by the way. Actually, one second. Let me just change my settings, then I'll introduce the game. I hate that they don't... Not full screen. This way. Erase everything. Okay. Or trackpad. Okay. We do want it in English. Please. Please and thanks. Okay. Alright. Does the game look okay? It does look okay. Cool. Alright, we're gonna play If Found. I was gonna play Air, but it's actually longer than I realized, so... So we're not gonna play that today. Because I also... The game we were playing, Assemble with Care, is supposed to be an hour and a half, but I talk a lot, so it actually was 3 hours. And I don't want to stream for like 9 hours. Not that I haven't done it before, but should probably not go too crazy because I'm gonna stream tomorrow too. So, but yeah, so we're gonna play If Found this game. Actually, let me